In the hustle of our modern lives, it's easy to become ensnared by worries, anxieties, and the burdens of daily existence. The relentless demands of work, relationships, and personal aspirations can take a toll on our mental and spiritual well-being. It's no wonder that so many of us are in search of inner peace and a respite from the constant chatter of our restless minds. But how do we truly let go of our worries and attain that elusive state of spiritual serenity? It's a question that has perplexed philosophers, spiritual leaders, and seekers of inner peace for centuries. The concept of the illusion of control is a profound psychological and philosophical paradox that holds significant implications for human existence and well-being. It is the belief that we possess a greater degree of control over our lives and the world around us than we actually do. While this illusion is deeply ingrained in our minds, recognizing and understanding it is the first step towards a more peaceful and harmonious existence. From the moment we gain awareness of our surroundings as infants, we begin to exercise control over our environment. We learn that by crying, we can attract attention and care from our caregivers. As we grow, this need for control expands and evolves. We learn to walk, talk, and navigate the world through a series of choices and actions. This developmental process is not only natural, but necessary for our survival and growth as individuals. Our capacity for control extends beyond basic survival needs. We seek control over our destinies, our happiness, and our relationships. This desire for control is often viewed as a positive trait, driving us to set goals, overcome challenges, and shape our lives according to our aspirations. However, it is when this innate desire for control becomes an unrealistic belief in our omnipotence that it transforms into the illusion of control. In truth, our control over the world is profoundly limited. There are countless variables and factors beyond our influence, such as natural disasters, global economic forces, the choices of others, and the inexorable passage of time. The illusion of control arises when we convince ourselves that we can bend these uncontrollable aspects of life to our will. Accepting that uncertainty is an integral part of life is crucial. Recognize that some events are beyond your control, and that's okay. Focus on what you can influence and let go of the rest. Embrace failure and setbacks as opportunities for growth. Instead of blaming external factors, reflect on your actions and decisions and use them as lessons for the future. This approach fosters personal development and resilience. Understanding the illusion of control is not a rejection of our innate desire for mastery, but rather a call to harmonize it with the reality of life's unpredictability. In this embrace of uncertainty lies the potential for profound personal transformation and a deeper connection with the ever-changing world around us. Another key aspect of letting go of worries is the practice of surrender. Surrender does not mean giving up or resigning oneself to fate, but rather relinquishing the need to control every aspect of life. It's an act of trust in the greater intelligence of the universe, a recognition that there is a flow to life that we can tap into if we let go of our need for constant control. Surrender involves letting go of attachment to specific outcomes and embracing a sense of detachment. When we are overly attached to particular outcomes, we set ourselves up for disappointment and worry when things don't go as planned. By surrendering our attachment, we open ourselves to the possibility of a more profound, unanticipated fulfillment. In many spiritual traditions, surrender is a central theme. The concept of surrendering to a higher power, whether it's called God, the universe, or the divine, is a common thread that runs through various faiths. This surrender is an act of humility and trust, an acknowledgement that we are not the ultimate architects of our lives. Acceptance involves acknowledging and embracing life as it is, without resistance or judgment. It's the willingness to meet each moment with an open heart, even when circumstances are challenging or uncomfortable. Resistance to what is can be a significant source of worry and suffering. When we resist reality, we create a gap between what is and what we want it to be, and this gap is fertile ground for worry to take root. Acceptance, on the other hand, bridges this gap and allows us to make peace with the present moment. Resistance to the current state of affairs is a common human response when life presents us with situations that are not to our liking. It often takes the form of denial, anger, frustration, or attempts to control or change what we cannot. This resistance creates a significant gap between the way things are and the way we wish them to be, and it is within this gap that worry, stress, and suffering take root. Acceptance does not mean complacency or resignation in the face of adversity. It means recognizing that life is a constantly changing tapestry of experiences, some pleasant and some challenging. By accepting the full spectrum of life's experiences, we can let go of worries that arise from our resistance to the way things are. In circumstances where change is possible, acceptance can pave the way for more effective problem solving. When we accept the present reality, we can approach it with a clearer and calmer mind, making us better equipped to take action. The wisdom of acceptance is a potent antidote to the worries and suffering that stem from our resistance to the realities of life. It invites us to meet each moment with an open heart, recognizing that life is a constantly changing tapestry of experiences, both pleasant and challenging. Acceptance is not about relinquishing the pursuit of improvement and growth, but about embracing life with grace, wisdom, and compassion. Faith is an integral aspect of many spiritual journeys. It involves trust in something beyond our immediate understanding and the belief that there is meaning and purpose in our lives. Faith can be a powerful antidote to worry, as it provides a sense of assurance that all will be well, even in the face of uncertainty. Having faith does not mean having all the answers or being free from doubts. It means having the courage to move forward even when the path is unclear. Faith allows us to let go of worries about the future because it instills confidence that we are supported and guided by forces greater than ourselves. This trust extends to the idea that life has a grander plan, even when that plan remains concealed or appears mysterious. In moments of darkness and doubt, faith can serve as a guiding light, offering the assurance that there is a purpose to our existence and that we are not alone in our journey. It's important to acknowledge that faith is not synonymous with the absence of doubt. In fact, doubt can be an essential component of faith. Doubt prompts individuals to question, seek deeper understanding, and refine their beliefs. It challenges faith to evolve and grow stronger through introspection and self-inquiry. While doubt may arise, faith allows individuals to navigate the uncertainties of life with courage and determination. It provides the strength to move forward even when the path is unclear. The presence of doubt doesn't negate faith, but instead enriches it by inviting individuals to continually explore and deepen their spiritual and philosophical convictions. One of the most profound ways to let go of worries is through the practice of forgiveness. Holding on to grudges, resentment, and anger can be a heavy burden that weighs us down and perpetuates worry and suffering. Forgiveness is not condoning hurtful actions or forgetting past wrongs. It is a conscious choice to release the grip of negativity and free ourselves from the chains of resentment. When we forgive, we open our hearts to healing and allow the possibility of reconciliation and inner peace. Forgiveness can be a challenging practice, especially in cases of deep betrayal or harm. However, it is a powerful act of self-liberation that can transform our lives and bring profound relief from worries that stem from harboring negative emotions. The difficulty of forgiveness often lies in the fact that we carry emotional wounds, and the act of forgiving requires us to touch and heal those wounds. In such cases, the process of forgiveness may involve seeking support from therapists, counselors, or support groups who can guide individuals in their journey toward healing and forgiveness. Detachment is a spiritual principle that can lead to a carefree life. It involves cultivating a sense of inner freedom and non-attachment to external circumstances. Detachment does not mean indifference or apathy, but rather a sense of inner peace that remains untouched by external ups and downs. Our worries often arise from our attachment to specific outcomes and our relentless pursuit of external validation. When we become overly attached to material possessions, relationships, or achievements, we set ourselves up for disappointment and anxiety when these things are threatened or lost. Detachment allows us to step back from this cycle of attachment and release the need for external validation. It liberates us from the roller coaster of emotions that result from the constant striving for more. In detachment, we find a profound sense of inner calm and the freedom to live a carefree life. It allows us to experience a sense of inner freedom where our emotional well-being is not dictated by external circumstances. We become less susceptible to the fluctuations of life. It doesn't mean that we stop caring or become emotionally detached from people and experiences. Instead, it signifies a change in the way we relate to these aspects of our lives. We still care deeply, but we no longer allow our happiness and well-being to be contingent on them. In our attachment to external outcomes, we often find ourselves caught in a never-ending cycle of striving for more. We believe that if we acquire or achieve something, it will bring us lasting happiness. However, once we attain our goals, new desires and ambitions arise, perpetuating the cycle. Detachment offers an escape from this cycle by teaching us to appreciate the present moment and find contentment within. It encourages us to live in the present moment. It invites us to fully experience and appreciate each moment as it unfolds without the burden of clinging to past regrets or anxiously anticipating future outcomes. One of the most significant benefits of detachment is the cultivation of inner peace. When we are no longer enslaved by our attachment to external circumstances, we discover a deep wellspring of tranquility within ourselves. This inner peace acts as a shield against the turbulence of life, allowing us to navigate challenges with equanimity. In the midst of our modern chaos, where worries and anxieties often consume us, the pursuit of inner peace and spiritual serenity becomes paramount. Our journey to let go of these burdens and embrace a more tranquil existence is guided by the wisdom of spiritual traditions and philosophies. We'd like to express our sincere thanks for dedicating your time to watch this video. Our genuine wish is that it provides you with the insights and knowledge to illuminate your path to abundance. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button to stay updated with our latest content. Your subscription empowers us to keep creating and sharing with you. Let's continue this incredible journey together.